Remember when no one knew what anime was? Neither do we, but these series do. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks of the top 10 anime series of the pre-90s. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at those shows we stumbled upon by accident, unaware that they weren't American cartoons. We'll be basing our picks on Japanese release dates, since many series before the 1990s didn't make it to the US until well after Laserdiscs and Atari.
Ah, it's good. Our uniform's in action again.
Show us where those lions are.
Number 10, Macross, aka Robotech.
In the year 1999, high above Macross Island in the South Pacific, a phenomenal event occurred in the skies which altered the course of human history.
What starts with humanity discovering an abandoned alien spaceship developed into a story that covers 3 generations, 3 devastating wars, and 1 legendary mecha series that continues even to this date. Like most of the anime we enjoyed back in the day, we had no idea how much editing went on behind the scenes, as, when it reached American shores, it was repackaged as Robotech.
It's absolutely and totally illogical.
It would almost seem as if they don't realize we're holding back nearly all of our forces.
This was more than just name changes and unaired episodes. This anime is actually 3 series rolled into one. Super Dimension Fortress Macross, Super Dimension Cavalry Southern Cross, and Genesis Climber Mos Peida. Still, any Puritan will tell you, the original source is definitely the best version.
I have to admit those guys are pretty good. Not as good as me, of course.
Number 9, Saint Seiya. A prime example of why we're going off the Japanese release dates, this gem of a series didn't make it to the US until 2003. And, no surprise, it was heavily edited. But we guess it was interesting to hear a cover of I Ran as the opening theme.
I just ran all night and day, couldn't get away.
Retro covers aside, this anime is heavily inspired by Greek mythology, with 5 mystical warriors defending the reincarnations of Athena in her quest to protect the Earth from other Olympian gods.
It looks like you won't be able to go back to Japan unless you beat Sheena.
It's the perfect classic anime series, with a team of 5 protecting humanity with their fists, and a pinch of cosmic power, naturally. Number 8, Rose of Versailles. If you're a fan of works like Revolutionary Girl Utena and The Chevalier d'Eon, you're probably familiar with this series already. Taking place before and during the French Revolution, we're introduced to Oscar François de Jarjaille, a woman who was raised as a man. Skilled in fencing, horsemanship, and medieval combat, Oscar is unlike any other woman of the time period, something she initially doesn't like. As the series progresses, she comes to accept herself and realizes how much she is needed. While anime fans today are used to strong female leads, at the time, this was a refreshing change of pace. Number 7, Fist of the North Star. God bless the 80s for its unapologetically buff heroes. Our good friend Kenshiro personifies this trend perfectly, with his larger-than-life build and ability to pop his opponents' heads with just his fingertips. He's just a man trekking through the desert who just so happens to be trained in a deadly fighting technique. Soon we learn that he's trying to rescue his fiancée from a former friend, which leads to several brutal battles that make your body ache just thinking about him. Number 6, Gunbuster. Get in the damn robot, Shinji! I'm sorry, we're getting this confused with another series by beloved director Hideaki Anno. Though this series is nothing like Eva, what with its giant robots, impending apocalypse at the hands of mysterious creatures, and teenagers being trained to face impossible situations that will probably emotionally scar them for life. Yeah, don't let the cute girls and bouncy opening fool you. Things get pretty intense pretty quickly. Okay, well, I guess it's a little like Eva, but a lot more hot-blooded, and Eva was kind enough to be longer than just 6 episodes. Number 5, Ranma Half.
I'm Ranma Saotome of the Saotome School of Anything Goes Martial Arts. Here, hold my bag a sec.
Isn't it a drag when you take a dip in some cursed springs that end up turning you into whatever drowned in them before you got there? What? That never happened to you?
Who are you to talk? My old man's a panda!
Well, this begins the story of Ranma, a boy who turns into a girl with just a simple dash of cold water.
I guess the jig is up. He must know my secret by now.
We suppose it could be worse, since his father turns into a panda.
Well, I still say the whole thing sucks!
Needless to say, Ranma's involuntary transformation causes a lot of problems that make for a quirky, fun series that's become a staple in anime history. Number 4, Astro Boy.
There you go, Astro Boy, on your flight into space. Rocket high through the stars, for adventures soon you will make.
You know that anime aesthetic you've all been used to seeing? You can thank this iconic series for that.
What happened? We thought you were lost.
Someone cut the tether. That was mighty close.
The plot is pretty standard, with our cute robot being created to replace Dr. Tenma's deceased son. Unsurprising to no one who is familiar with this kind of story, Astro is able to feel human emotions. And he's super strong too. And it's impressive that it aired on network television in the US. Sure, it might be a bit dated, okay, super dated, but there's a reason why Astro Boy was the first popular anime series.
What do you say now, Astro Boy, huh?
Number 3, Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam. We can't possibly do a best of the pre-90s list without including some Gundam action.
This thing's so powerful I could destroy the Gundam Mark II with a single shot.
Taking place 8 years after Mobile Suit Gundam, this series focuses on a rebel group as they try to defeat an elite task force of the Earth Federation called the Titans. Our lead character Kamille finds himself in the middle of the conflict because of his parents' ties to the Federation, and because he punches a poor Jared in the face for making fun of his name. As his story progresses, he meets characters from both sides of the battle, which shows us the full scale of the war, and it truly is hell. Number 2, Dragon Ball. Before things got over 9,000, Goku was just a boy living in the woods with his most prized possession, his grandfather's 4-star Dragon Ball. After meeting a girl named Bulma, Goku embarks on an adventure where most of his future allies try to kick his ass.
But one after another, his enemies fell. He even found time to make some new friends along the way.
Considering the popularity of the franchise now, it's hard to believe that it struggled in the US with the 1980s dub never being released to the public and the 1990s dub being canceled due to low ratings.
It can't be true. It can't.
Fortunately, we all know that Goku was destined for greatness, even when he was just a child.
Kamehameha!
Before we get to our number 1 pick, let's add these classics to our watch later lists.
outer space. We're leaving Mother Earth to save the human race. Our star blazers.
Number 1. Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Based on the science fiction novels by Yoshiki Tanaka, this anime tells the story of battle between the Galactic Empire and the Free Planets Alliance. We watch the development and growth of two men, Reinhard von Lohengram of the Galactic Empire and Yang Wen Li of the Free Planets Alliance. The series shows each of their stories, which makes you understand where both are coming from in their goals and ideals. It's not just the battles that make this series memorable, it's the participants of the war and the harsh realities that are presented throughout. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.